Gary Bannett is one of the world's most successful meme creators and a pioneer of new age marketing. There is not a special interest group on the planet who has not used his services. He is in high demand by everybody on the political spectrum. His clients range from Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, the Conservative Party, the Labour Party, the Green Party, Greenpeace, Black Lives Matter. Gary will literally work for anybody, making him one of the most wealthy meme creators on the planet alive today. His net worth is a state secret, and he lives under higher security than the Prime Minister. Let's hear what he has to say.
Well, I like to think of myself as a comedian first, and the profession's turned out in a very interesting way. I put years in on the stand-up circuit, I had my act down, the new act every year. You know, I worked it hard, and just from being online, I started to transfer my jokes to digital images, and I shared them online, and it really took off. These days it's so easy, you know what I mean? It's like you've got all kinds of apps where you can just like make alterations to images, add text, do whatever you want. In those days it was a bit harder. You know, luckily I had a friend, he got me a crack of Photoshop, you know, and I learned Photoshop. From learning Photoshop I was like able to like mash up pictures and add text to them. I just transferred my comedy into some sort of digital format really, and I built up quite a notoriety online, to the point I was getting special interest groups knocking on my door asking me to make them graphics, funny joke graphics that would spread their message online for them. I needed money at that point, I was heavily in debt. I just thought, why not make, you know, a silly joke for the Conservative Party and get paid $3,000, you know what I mean? And now they pay me a lot more, you know what I mean? $3,000 was back in them days, and I'm telling you, that $3,000 for them was worth it, mate. You know what I mean? Because who's in power? Okay, let's say no more. I mean, can you believe it? Like, it's comedians is pushing the consensus. The comedians are pushing the political conversation all around the world now. You know what I mean? Wherever you go, you know what I mean, you get online, and straight away there's a load of memes coming up. Indonesia, China, Italy, wherever you go, Africa. We've got translators who translate my work, and it gets, you know, flung out in Africa, Russia. Big client, serious client there. But I'm not allowed to talk about that one too much. But, you know, you can know that I'm my client. Well, I've been the target of quite a lot of hackers, actually, in recent years. Luckily, my patrons and benefactors need my work, and I'm not only very well looked after, I'm also very well protected these days. So in the end, it's actually worked out a lot better now, because as I said, my services are needed. They're in high demand. Yeah, for a little while I had like a main rival kind of character. No one knew who he was. He was like some anonymous thing, and I got the tip off that he was like some 12-year-old from Poland. Yeah, severe autism. He was just a genius with words. It's outstanding, considering he was basically bilingual, even though he'd never left his country. You know what I mean? He was an infamous online bully, but you couldn't do him because he was in Poland, so he didn't need money, because he got all of this like Bitcoin thing sorted out from his hacking days. So he just ended up like getting super obsessed, hacked into like all these girls' like computers, and just had this constant feed. Like he bought all of these like big screen TVs, like, you know, it's had this room just full of like screens just constantly streaming, and he was like doing weird things like hacking their life, hacking their phones, hacking their bank accounts, putting money in their bank accounts, stuff like that. I mean, he wanted them to fall in love with him, but like, are you going to fall in love with your stalker? I'm not sure. He went mental, innit? Like, and I think they pulled him out. Like, he's a commodity for certain special interest groups, and they couldn't afford to have him go off the bubble. Like, even though he was a minor, when he went off the bubble, you could see the ripples that went on around the world, and that, and just the mood online changed. So like, it wasn't going to last long. And I think he works for the Russians, and that he's just calmed it all down, and they like put him on medication and just does his job, banging out the memes, and they got him like more like locked down, so he's just not going to go mental.
Of course, fake news came out of the meme world. Really, I've got to stay pretty quiet on the fake news front. But, you know, that's where the big money's at the moment.
Where it'll be in 2 or 3 years, I can't quite tell you. You've got to kind of get on it and get active.